Do you ever get stressed out during the holidays? If so, this episode is for you. Welcome to Tools to Manifest Your Dream Life with myself, Glenise Hughes. I am so grateful you are here. And once again, I am recording this with a parrot in the house. Yes, we are pet sitting in Cornwall and we have Neville, who is so sweet and can be kind of loud, but we love him. And we love that we have taught him to say Happy New Year. Not on command. What we started doing is he would say Merry Christmas and we would say Happy New Year, Neville. And now he says Merry Christmas and Happy New Year, Neville. It's so sweet. It is just so sweet. This podcast is an invitation to the Manifesting membership, which will soon be Magic School for Manifestors. If you get in during December of 2025, you will receive both the Manifesting membership and then the new membership, all the while you are an active member. So a link is above or below. If you don't see a link, reach out and I will get it for you. So in this episode, I will share some different tools that you can use when the holidays get to be too much. Maybe there's too much family time, too much noise, too much to do, too much pressure, whatever it is. These tools can be utilized really quickly and easily. And in fact, a couple of them, so the emotional freedom tapping technique, I will put those onto my app for free. So again, a link above or below. You just need to go get an account, free account, and you can access them, have it sitting there so that when you need it, you can rush to the washroom and do a little EFT tapping on your own. And all of the other techniques that I share today, you can utilize just as easily. So you may actually want to take some notes or just jot some things down so that you have them ready when you need them, because it's simple to get overwhelmed or overstimulated with everything going on. So the first tool, and not that these are in any order whatsoever, use what works when it works. The first one that I want to talk about is something called Name the Sensation. And what that means is that when you are sensing something and it's maybe feeling off or you're not feeling good about that, just actually name it. Don't analyze it. Don't try to figure it out. Just name what you're feeling. So a couple of questions that you could ask yourself. What do I feel? Where do I feel it? What is the quality? For example, what do I feel? Tense. Where do I feel it? My shoulders. What's the quality? Super tight. Something like that. You just want to name it. And what that does is gives your nervous system the space that it requires. Because often what we do is we maybe sense that we have that tightness, but then we try to either fix it or dissect it. And that keeps our nervous system in dysregulation. So the more that you're willing just to take a moment, take a breath and name it, it gives your nervous system the space it needs to start regulating again. And the thing that I really love about this is if you can't name it out loud, you can name it in your head. It will still have a really good result. You will still regulate with that. If you can name it out loud, that's even better. But if you can't, do it in your head. That's going to give your nervous system some space. And even right now, go ahead and try it. Even if you know you're not dysregulated, just try it. What do you feel? Where do you feel it? And what is the quality? Yeah, you just get into that spaciousness. You get used to that. Even if you wrote down those questions on your notes app or somewhere so it's really handy, it can change everything in that moment. Now, another tool that I want to share is something called micro boundaries. You don't need to have these really big boundary conversations with people. You just need to have small exits so that you can stay regulated. For example, going to the bathroom for a couple minutes just to regulate yourself. Going outside between conversations. Taking a short walk outside. Leaving 30 minutes earlier than planned. Letting a text message sit unanswered. Reply tomorrow. Saying, I'm going to go grab some air and actually go do that. I know for years I would have judged those as avoidance, but they're actually ways to stay regulated. And honestly, If you can stay regulated in situations that would normally dysregulate you, you actually have your power. You're actually being your full self in that moment. So going and taking little breaks here and there without explaining, without justifying, without saying I need to go regulate any of that, just go do you for you. That is so magical and so kind, not only just to you, but to those around you too. Now, maybe your family or whoever you're spending the holidays with, maybe they wouldn't understand that. If you just say, oh, I need to go get some air, they'll say, oh, I'll come with you or something like that. So then do something different. Oh gosh, I forgot to pick up whatever. I'll be right back, and go to the store. Like, go for a drive, go do something, go walk to the store, whatever the situation is. Recognize that you might need to change it up a little bit for it to work for you. And it's okay. It's okay to change it up. It's okay to do it in a way that works for you. It's okay to leave 30 minutes early, or maybe you know that would be really difficult because of situations. Arrive 30 minutes later. Oh, I'm so sorry I got stuck in traffic, or something like that, so that you're honoring you in the way that you know will actually work in the situations that you're in. Another tool, especially throughout the holidays, however, please use this one often. It's the enough for today list. So basically, you make a list of only 3 things that will be enough for today. What are the 3 things that you need to get done today that will be enough? The reason we do this is that when your nervous system feels like nothing is getting done, it stays activated. This list of those 3 things creates that it's done, gives you that where your system can actually relax once those 3 things are done. Now, these do not have to be action steps in the terms that we usually think of a to-do list. This can be stuff like take a short walk after dinner, or pet the cat for an extra 10 minutes, or sit near a window with the sunshine, or something like that. Like, these do not have to be tasks where you're doing. You want to have a list of 3 that you can mark off and allows your system to stand down and know that you've done enough for today, whatever that enough is for you. I use this a lot in my business, especially days where we're maybe traveling and I might only have half an hour or an hour before we have to go get into the car or get on the airplane or something. And so what I'll do is I'll actually write those 3 things down that need to get done. Now, these often, again, are more business related, but still, I can feel like I accomplished something without looking at my list of 20 things to do. I can look at what actually needs to get done today. And so if it's a big holiday event with friends and family, what actually needs to get done? Maybe you do need to bake something for the gathering, so that can be on your list. Maybe you don't want to go to the event this year feeling stressed out. Have one of your to-dos be use one of these tools before you go into the event. And maybe one of them is to not do something, like not check your email that night, or not go on social media that day, or something, so that you're really truly taking care of you in this situation, whatever that day is set up for. If you know that maybe you need social media, maybe you know for you that going on to Instagram or TikTok or something gives you a way to disassociate, then maybe that goes on your list. Like, truly, this is about knowing you and what's going to contribute to you for you to have the most ease-filled holidays that you've ever chose before. Now, other tools when you hit the wall, maybe you aren't being very present and you don't even recognize that you've slipped from regulated to dysregulated to you've hit the wall. There's a lot of different things you can do in that moment. Once you recognize you've hit the wall, that's when you go home, if you're not home already. And if you are hosting the event, it's also okay to either end the event, or if there's other people that can take over for you, go to bed. Go into the other room, lower the lights, sit in silence, put on headphones, go watch some social media if you need to, or don't watch social media if that's more regulating for you. Like, really take care of you once you recognize you've hit the wall. You can wrap up in a blanket, you can put your legs up on a wall. This is where you lay flat on the floor and you put your bum up against the wall and your legs up. That is so regulating. Usually when we've hit the wall, the best thing to do is to remove ourselves from that situation. And so often going to bed, going into the other room, going home if that's the situation that you can, like whatever is required to remove yourself so that you can get out of the overload and back into regulated. Now, I'm going to share 2 different EFT tapping sequences with you, and I'm going to put this onto my app that I've got. It's going to be free. Just need to go create an account and you can access these so that you can have these on your phone. You can use them in the washroom if you need, or wherever you're at. One will be before you go into the event and one will be after the event. So let's start with the before. If you're not familiar with EFT or emotional freedom tapping technique, basically we just tap different points as we go along, saying different things. And what it does is it helps us to regulate and balance our system by speaking it, but also the points that we tap on are acupressure points. So they balance us also. So you can say it along out loud with me if you like, or you can repeat it in your head. What's important is that you're actually tapping with me. So we start tapping on our karate chop. Either side is fine. We basically just want to acknowledge the energy that is there. So something like, even though I expect this to be like it always has been, I'm open to staying present. Even though I'm expecting this event to be like all of the others, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I'm planning for the worst, I'm willing to be present. I'm planning for the worst. I'm planning for the worst. I'm expecting the worst. I'm expecting it to be like all the other times. I'm expecting the worst. I'm expecting it to be like all of the other times. Nothing will be different. This is just the way it is. Just the way it is. Just the way it is. This is just the way it is. There's no other way. There's no other way. It's always been this way. It'll never change. It'll never change. Then when I notice that release, then I start tapping differently. I'm open to it being different. I'm open to staying present and choosing something different. I'm open to different possibilities. I'm willing to recognize if I'm becoming dysregulated. I'm willing to take care of myself. I'm willing to honor what I need when I need it. I'm willing for this event to be different. I'm willing for this to be the most magical event so far. Now, you may need to do a few rounds of that to really have that shift and change. You might find doing it with some of your own words also. Find a way that works for you. Now, if the event didn't go the way you would like it to and you leave feeling dysregulated, you can use this tapping sequence to shift that really quickly. So even though I feel overstimulated and dysregulated, I deeply and completely love and honor myself. Even though I keep replaying moments from the event, I'm willing to let them go now. Even though my body still feels activated, I'm willing to be here now. Still activated, feeling dysregulated, feeling overwhelmed and dysregulated. Overwhelmed and dysregulated. I'm willing to be present now. I'm willing to be present in my body now. I'm willing to let it all go. I'm willing to let it all go. I am willing to be present in my body. I am willing to be present in this moment. It is safe to be here now. It is safe to be here now. I am safe. I am safe. So let me know which of these tools you are going to use this holiday season or beyond, because as I said before, these are not just for the holidays. This is any time that you get dysregulated, really quick, easy ways to get you back to you, the presence of you, the magic of you. Once again, I invite you to the Manifesting membership, which will soon be Magic School for Manifestors. Joining in December will give you so much more magic. Also, the price. The price is changing come January, so get in now at $29 US or 39 Canadian a month, and in January it will be 47 US and 67 Canadian a month. So joining in December will save you money and give you access to so much more magic. Happy holidays to you, and I look forward to chatting again next week.